Hello everyone, welcome to Ajiro Tech. In this video, we're going to be looking at CIE IGCSE Information and Communication Technology with a course code 0417, Paper 3, Website Authoring, February-March 2020. So let's go ahead to webpage. I think evidence document. Let's look at it. I think we've done this. Yes, we have definitely done this. Okay. Okay, so we have this right here. Let me check. I think you have to create. Okay, so I'm just going to do this evidence one. It's going to be here, and we can just take that format as much as possible. I'm just going to copy this because we don't know how many evidence we're going to have. Literally, I think I have an idea. Let me just post this. Okay, so this is going to be evidence 2, evidence 3, evidence 4, evidence 5. Okay, and this was saved with, yeah, let's go. Okay, okay, tax 3 web page. You're going to create a web page and edit a style sheet for just dive for. Okay, Rust something. The web page and style sheet must work in any browser. Okay, all color code except those provided in the source file must be in hexadecimal. Make sure that your style sheet contains no HTML. Okay, we're going to create a new folder called the J4R. I'm just going to copy. So let's create a new folder. I'm going to create a folder here. Okay, I'm going to create a folder here. So I'm going to right click on new and click on folder, and I'm going to paste. All right, that's how to create a folder. Okay, just in case you don't know how. Okay, locate the following source files and store them in your JD4R folder. Okay, that's just dive for Rust. So 2P PNG, which is a portable network graphics, CSS, JPEG, MP4. Okay, so we have that, right? So I'm just going to copy it right about now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it? Let me check how many do I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Cut it. Oh, okay. Cut it. Yeah. Right click, paste. Okay. So we have that. Display the content of your folder showing. Okay. So we're doing this again. We'll do this. If you've been watching my videos by now, you know that they want to also ask, but let me check the dimensions. Okay. So sort file more. I think the only thing missing is the dimension. So let's put up the dimension. Yeah. Okay. So the dimensions are here, and so we have the folder name, the file name, the extension, the size, the dimensions. Okay. This is going to be evidence 2. Take a screenshot of your folder and place this in your evidence document. Make sure that your folder name, the file name, the extensions, image dimensions, and all files are clearly visible. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to search for my snipping tool, and I'm going to take the snip of it. This is going to be evidence 2, so let me do that here. Please ensure as much as possible that your background is white, not dark. Okay, obviously they want to see this. All right, create a new page called going to copy this. So I'm going to go to my Microsoft Expression Web 4, close this, click on File, click on New, click on HTML. Okay, click on File, click on Save As. I want to be sure. Notice, okay, yeah, and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, this is going to be JD for owl, and it's going to be this. Right? This web page must work in all browsers, and we have a table structure as shown below. Now each table cell is identified with a letter, and all dimensions are in pixels. The letters and dimensions shown in the table must not appear on your final web page. Okay, the table border must appear on the final web page. Okay, so clearly this is a bit thicker, so let's go ahead and let's see how we can do this. Okay, so did they give us most time they don't give you the width. Okay, but now, okay, the width is 1000 because 640 plus that's 1000. Okay, so we have two columns. How many rows? One, two, three, four rows. Okay, so I'm going to switch to design. You could do split where you could be doing both of them together, but okay. So we just go here to table, insert table. So we have four rows, two column, just to be sure. One, two, three, four, and two column. Okay. Just gonna move this here a bit. Okay, and it's gonna be pixels 1000, which is what we have there. Okay. Uh, okay. So what do? We merge the cells. Now I'm going to split, so you see what I'm doing. Now you see that there are two spaces here, which is two cells. Okay, two cells right there. That's your table data are your cells. Now I'm going to right click. Okay, and which is I'm going to click on modify merge cell, and this is what happens. It has now been changed to the code span, which is 2. You can actually put just 2, it's going to work. Okay, it's actually going to work. Okay, so we can see this. Okay, now this is for your column span. This is for column because we're merging across column. Now let's go forward. Now we're going to merge this row here and here. Notice these and these are selected. That is why you need to take note of. So the second, this is the second row, the third row. So this row and this row, this other two is this and this. I've been selected. I'm going to right click, click on modify, and click on merge. Check what happens. Now automatically it comes into here as the row span, which has been merged as 2, and your add and NBSP is for space with your semicolon. Your and NBSP, don't forget. Okay. Okay, what else? Pretty much that is all. Okay, so let's right here. I'm going to assign the cell properties. Okay, we already have the width, so the height is going to be 200. Going to specify the height, which is 200. Going to apply it. See, so automatically this row the style height have been added, which is 200. Okay, we're going to work on this. Okay, so this one is 360 by 270. The width is 360 and the height is 270. Okay, 360 by 270. Okay, and you can see that these have been affected, which is your second row is the first cell. This has been affected. Let's move on. For the second one, we have 360 by 120. Click on cell property, specify the width 360. I'm going to apply it. Okay, and you can see now that in the third row, the width and the height have been applied under the TD not TL. And finally, we have 360, 270. Going to right click here, cell properties, okay, going to apply it, right? Then we're left with this right here, which is under the second row is the second table data. Which has been merged along with the third table data. Okay, so we have 640, 390. Right click, cell properties, 640 and 390. So the width is 640, the height is 390. Okay, and lastly 640, 270. This is 270. Okay, so you can see all the changes have been made under the table data, and it has an inline style to it, which is a style equals to width, the colon, the pixels, semicolon, the height, colon, and of course the quotation is for the both of them. Quotation, beginning quotation, and you have to close the quotation. Okay, and of course opening tag of TD and has to be closed. All right, now we are done with this. Let's place in cell A the image. Cell A the image, JD for our logo. So let's place that. Right click. Okay. Now we can insert images here, pictures, and we can actually do it here. Okay. So whichever one you want to do, click here to do that. Let me go back. I want to be sure this is recording. Yeah, it's recording. I want to be sure JD for our logo. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy this and paste this as the alternative text, or we could just say logo, whichever one. Okay, let me check the logo. 2000 by 400, 2000 plus, that's 2044 by 400. Okay, yeah, okay, so what do we do? Set the width of this image to 1000, maintain the aspect ratio. So I'm going to click on this image right here, and I'm going to split so you see what I'm doing. I'll click on it. Now you see that I want to explain something real quick. You see that the height here is 200 and here as well is formula, which is way bigger. So I'm going to right click on this, click on the picture properties, click on appearance, and I'm going to set this to 1000, maintaining the aspect ratio. That's keep the aspect ratio. I'm going to click OK, and there we have it. Okay, yeah. All right, place in cell B, BCE. Let's check. BC. Oh boy, that's way confusing. Okay, so let's. Okay, cell D is the text just rec. Okay, so let's start with that. D just rec. Okay, I can do that for D. D is right here. I'm gonna place it. I'm gonna apply H1 to it. Okay, now this is BCE, if that makes sense. So BCE. So let's do that. So B, the image to be used to select the diving shipwreck. Okay, so for B, let's go. Okay, I'm just going to insert here. Okay, I'm just going to call this shipwreck, diving shipwreck. Okay. Okay, what else? C, a placeholder. Okay, we'll come to that. E, the image to be used to select diving aircraft wreck. Okay. Copy. All right. Now, let me see for F. So for C, display an automated text-based error if the browser does not support this video type. So let's go ahead. So we're going to a placeholder 640 by this. Okay. Right, so let's get this done. So right here, right, I'm going to insert the media, which is the Windows Media Player. I'm going to switch this to all files. Okay, just want to be sure. Back one. Okay. Okay, I'm going to right click on this and click on Active X Control. Go to the object tag. Now I'm going to put this as 640 by 354 rather. Now you're wondering why are we doing this. Now if you go back, you see that this has been specified as 640 by 390. Okay, and that's why we're doing that. So 390, there's still some space in respect of the height. Okay. Okay, so let's go back. Now alternative representation, they said to display an alternative text-based error message if the browser does not support this video type. So I can copy. Okay, does not support the video type. Now the reason why this was not able to copy is because obviously it's breaking to the other line, so you have to probably do it twice. Copy it twice. Does not support this video type. Yep, we can apply it. Okay, and let's check it real quick. I'm going to click on File, Save, preview this in my Explorer. Okay, browser does not support this video type. Alright, let's check it in Chrome. Okay, let's preview it in. What do we have again? Okay, so now let's go to the code. So let's click this and go to the code. Now we're going to do something. Okay, we're going to change the object to video. We don't need the ID for anything, so we're going to take the ID away. Let's see. Okay, maybe we do need the ID, but let me see. Okay, let me see. It's not going to work. Okay, so what we're going to do is this. Okay, so we're going to take this off. This is going to be control. Okay, yes, we're going to have a source. Oh boy. Okay, so let me just quickly go back here. Let me open my notepad to show you something. So the tag for it for video is video. Okay, so we have the style. Obviously we have equals to the width, whatever you want to put in pixels. Okay, semicolon, the height. Okay, in pixels. Now you can, if you don't want to do this, if you don't want to do styles, you could probably remove this. Let me do this. You just want to make it a plain HTML, and you put this to equals to. Okay, yeah, you change it to equals to, and you have to put them in quote. But I'm just going with this. I'm going to put my right here, and I'm going to probably do this as well. Okay, yeah. Then we have controls. Then we have source, the URL of the video. Okay, probably in quotes as well. Okay, we have the type. What type is it? Is probably MP4. Okay, and I think the closing tag here as well is the video. So the type is equals to MP4, which is the video. Yeah. Okay, and probably we have this. So let's try it. Let's try the practicality of it, and let's see if it's going to work. Okay. Okay, so the source is gonna be what? Rec1 dot mp4. Okay, mp4. And what type is it? The type is going to be a video, okay, slash an mp4. We have this as the video. Let me see. Okay, this will be error message. Okay, so what this simply means is I'm going to take this, I'm going to move this here, paste it here. Okay, so we have our TD here, the alternative, TD here, all of them are, let me split it. Okay, all right, so let's go to, oh, I haven't saved it, so let me save it. Okay, so I think it's showing, it's now showing. Let's see, let me try Chrome as well. Oh, it's showing but it's not yet working. All right, so let's see what could be the problem. Let's go back to the code. The source is rec, yeah, and it's .mp4 rec 1. Okay, the type is this. Okay, guys, we're just gonna use normal. Okay, let's use normal. Let's see, equals 2. Okay, okay, and we just go and save. Okay, and let's try it now. Try the Chrome. Okay, I'm coming. So this is the video. We've closed the video. This is the width of it. This is the height controls. This is the source for it. I think the problem is right here. I think the problem is right here. But let me see. Let me go back to my templates. What am I doing wrong? Oh. They have to be a source. Okay. I knew something was wrong because it was not really source. Oh, I've just messed this up. SLC. Okay. Rec 1 dot mp4. Okay. The type is gonna be video which is mp4. Okay. Right, so I'm just going to save it. It's just a little trick we need to use to get this video to play. Yes, it's playing. Okay, you can see that it's actually playing. Okay, wow. I haven't actually been underwater though, but this is okay. I actually haven't been, well, that's actually cool. So it's playing in all browsers. Okay. All right. So what we did was just a traditional. So the tag is video. I'm just gonna give the tag again. So the tag is video. Okay. The width of the video. Okay. It has to be in pixels, whichever. The height of it. Um, it has to be in pixels as well. Okay. Then controls. Then we have the source. Where are we getting the video source from? Source, SLC, the source in quotes, the URL of that source, and what is the type? It's going to be video slash mp4 or whichever type it is, and of course you have to close the error message. And then you have to close your video. Is there anything I'm missing? Let me see. The type. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be in quotes. So obviously, when you do type, it's gonna show the quotation as well. So yeah, I think this is the syntax for it. So that is done. Obviously, it's not going to show here, but don't worry, okay? Because at the end of the day, you have to display it in your web browser. All right. So let's go on. If you can check your code here, I think there's a way to check the page source. This is the page source. In the video, you see that it has the width right here. Okay, this is the width it has. So this is the video width of it. This is the source. This is the type. This is browser does not support the error message, and this is your video. Okay, yes. Well, let's go ahead. In cell F, enter in cell F the text. We offer copy right here. Okay, on a new line below this, enter the text edited by copy. This is on a new line, and we can split to check. Okay, so the breaking is there. All right, so just to be sure. Okay, what else? Followed by your name. So there is a space. Apparently, Ajiro ND, EN 017, 2023. Apply the text in cell F to style H2. Okay, now you see the H2 has been applied. Okay, I'm going to switch to design. Add appropriate alternative text to all still images. And I think we've done that really, but let's check. Click this. Let's do the split screen. Is there an alternative? Yes. To all still images, images are not working. Even the logo has. You can see there in quote alternative. What else again? The dive shape. All right. Attach the style sheet to the web page. So I'm going to click on design, format. I'm going to attach it. Okay. What am I attaching? Attach the style sheet JD for how to this web page. Okay. Open. All right. Save your web page. Click on file. Click on save. Open the style sheet in a suitable software package. Click on file. Click on open. Okay. Edit the style sheet to add the following specification. All table borders are grid lines are blue. Okay, so apparently we're adding a new one here. Okay, so new style, table, comma, TD. The borders and grid lines are blue, so borders. I'm just gonna pick blue and see what happens. Okay, a blue with no red or green component with a solid visible collapse line. Okay, a blue. Okay, 2 pixels. Okay, um solid. Okay, all right, so I'm going to apply this. All right, let me modify the body, the background color. Okay, TD is going to be cell padding, so that is going to be box, and we are applying the cell padding to be 10. All cell padding within the table is to be set to 10 pixels. Cell padding 10 pixels. We're going to apply it. Okay, and now we're going to adjust it a bit. Okay, so let's adjust it a bit. I think we're gonna do this. I just want my work to be, presentable. What did I do, guys? Alright, so this. Okay, close this. H1. Okay, just be careful with this, guys. Um, okay, nope. Okay, um, I'm just used to arranging my CSS. You can leave it like that, but I think it's more presentable this way for the examiners to just go through. Okay, and finally, okay, so we have this. Add your name, center number, candidate number as a comment at the start of the style sheet. Okay, it's going to be at the start of the style sheet. So let me add it here. Save this style sheet in your JD for our folder. Save. Okay. We're going to take a screenshot of the content of your style sheet. Okay. All right. So let's take the screenshot. But before then, let's see our work so far, guys. Let's just see what we've done. Okay, not bad. Looking good. And right here as well, let's see. Okay, but this is the borders collapse is separate. Now let me check, guys. Let me go back to the question and check. Okay, all table borders and grid line. This is table and TD. Okay, with a solid cell padding is TD. With a solid visible collapse. Okay, that's table. That is set to 2 pixels wide, and that is the border as well. Okay, so we have to do the TD, the table, only the table. So let's do table. Okay, for tables we have the collapse, which has to be collapsed. Okay, yep. It doesn't need to be any. It doesn't need to be in any specific order, really. Um, because we had to modify to it, and if we're meant to just edit it to add the following specifications. Okay, so however you want to interpret it, as long as it works, that's cool. So I'm going to save it, and I'm just going to go let me check my design first. Okay, I think it's better, but let me check. No, this code. I'm going to close the code. I can refresh it, and you see that a lot of things have been updated to it. Okay, yes, it has collapsed. I think that's what we want. Yeah. Okay. CSS. So let me take my screenshot. New. Okay, put this here. Place the screenshot in your evidence document. Make sure the file name and all content are clearly visible. This is going to be evidence 3. Copy. Okay, evidence 3. Okay, right here. I'm going to copy this. Okay, so we have this here. Do we have enough space for it? I highly doubt. I highly doubt it. So obviously it's gonna be. I don't want it to. I'm just gonna take it here. So the web page. Let's go. Display the web page in your browser. If necessary, size it so that all the page can be seen. All text can be easily read. The address bar is visible. Take a single screenshot of the browser window and place this in your evidence document. Okay, what am I going to use? I think I'm going to use here. Okay, I think I'm going to use here, but wait, will this give me? Okay, I think I'm going to use this. Let me check. Um, okay, I think I'm just going to stick with Google Chrome. Let me see. 50. Check here. How many was it? So obviously, 50 across board, but I'm going to stick with this, right? On title one, probably I'm going to leave it like that, or I'm just going to go back to the question right here and put a title to it. Okay, just go back here. It's not really necessary you have to do this, but I don't like it say it being on title, so I'm going to give a title to it. So I'm going to put it right here. Okay, so where you have your title. Okay, okay, I'm okay with this. I'm going to save, and if I come here to my Chrome and I load, yes, we have this like this, and this is actually playing. Okay, so I'm going to take this is going to be evidence what? Evidence 4. Okay. Okay, it's clear enough. And with the title I added, so fine. The next one is going to be display the HTML source in your editor. I've done that. Take a copy of the HTML source and place this in your evidence document. Okay, I'm going to take a copy right here. I'm going to click here, right click, select all, right click, copy, and I'm going to right click and paste. It's bolded for some reason. I'm going to unbold it. Under the paragraph group, I'm going to remove the spacing and one page. Okay, 3 pages, not bad. Now I'm going to go to file, save. We're printing our evidence document. This is going to be printout 4. Copy. Please, it's important to print your evidence document in PDF. In PDF, very, very important. Please, you don't want to just finish your work and just take it to the printer like that and print. No, don't do that. Okay, save it to PDF, and that's where you're watching this video, and go through it yourself to be sure that the content. Now PDF makes it read only, so it cannot be altered, and you're very sure that's what you've done. Okay, and then you're good to go. Okay, so this printout 4 done. I can open it here. Just gonna change this to, I can open it here, and then I can be able to see my printouts. If they're not clear enough, I have to go back and take another print screen. There is no crime in that. You have the time to do it. You're still working within the time. Everything is clear, and then you're good to go. Now you can print. Okay, and of course A4, depending on the paper you're using in your country. Okay, and I think with this we've come to the end of this paper. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's right here. Ajiro Tech, right here. Subscribe to it. It's loaded with a lot of information, so just subscribe to it, and trust me, you will be glad you did. And please don't just watch this video. Please, as much as possible, practice with it. Practice with it, because I tell you, practice makes perfect, but a perfect practice gives you an outstanding result. Okay, see you in my next video. Bye.